elections are coming up next year, and incumbent Marikina Mayor Marcy Teodoro has been disqualified from his congressional bid. In a 25-page decision, the Comelec's First Division canceled Teodoro's certificate of candidacy over material misrepresentation. The poll body says the mayor failed to establish that he, in fact, is a resident of the 1st District of Marikina, at least 1 year before the midterm elections. Now, the case's petitioners included Senator Coco Pimentel, who would be Marcy's opponent for the House seat. Reports say that Teodoro submitted notarized documents placing his residence in the 2nd District of Marikina in Barangay Tumana. Later on, he showed proof of residence in Barangay San Roque in the 2nd District via a transfer of voter records and a couple of utility bills. Or rather, a transfer to the 1st District of Marikina. Let's now get the reaction straight from the horse's mouth. We have with us tonight on the line, Mayor Marcy Teodoro of Marikina. Good evening, Mayor Marcy. Can you hear us okay?
Yeah, good evening. Good evening, ladies and our viewers.
Okay, I think you heard what the report we just read, Mayor. What do you have to say?
Yeah, I'm still waiting for the copy of the resolution coming from the First Division of Comelec. And until such time, I think I could intelligibly reply to any question. But at any rate, we intend to file a motion for reconsideration since the resolution or decision of the division is not yet final and executory. It's still appealable in the en banc.
And what was your initial reaction? Did you expect it? I was just curious, Mayor Marcy. We heard one such case already, Leono Cayetano from Taguig, same thing happened to him. After that happened, did you expect that this could possibly happen to you as well?
It's really part of the political maneuvering, especially in local elections like this or in congressional elections. When I transferred my voters registration, they already filed for cancellation or denial, of course, on my voters registration. However, Comelec upholds my voters registration in the 1st District. So I was then confident, very, very confident, so that my COC is in order. They filed 2 cases, in fact, of disqualification. So ang intention marahil talaga ay politika. So it's not a surprise on my part. I'm not surprised, really.
Okay. Mayor, let's just get the facts straight here. Kayo po ay lumipat mula sa Barangay Tumana, papunta sa Barangay San Roque, papunta sa 1st District. At sinabi po ng Comelec that they described this as a flip-flopping transfer after you saw unfavorable prospects of winning in the 2nd District. Ano po ba yung naging kwento doon? Kailan po kayo lumipat?
It's a mere allegation of my opponent, actually. So there's no truth to that. In fact, it's a question of domicile. It's not a question of residency. A person could have multiple residency. In fact, it's established jurisprudence that what is important is domicile. And I have domicile in the 1st District, that I have not abandoned really my domicile. It's a question of domicile.
Opo, pero gano'ng
Just
katagal
like
po
in
kayo?
the case of Romualdez and Comelec.
Okay, linawin na muna natin. No? Before Gretchen asks you a more difficult question, let's just do a clarificatory one, Mayor Marcy. When you say domicile, does that mean dapat may bahay ka lang dito, may bahay ka lang dyan, like you own it? And residency means you actually live in this house, in wherever that may be, or baliktad?
Yata eh. Oh.
It's your intention really to live in that address. My intention really to live in the address in the 1st District has never been really abandoned. When I got married, we live in a different house, but my domicile remains in the 1st District. I haven't read yet the resolution. Kaya hindi ko rin masagot talaga kung ano yung content nung resolution. Yeah, that's the truth. Hindi ko masagot talaga kung ano yung decision.
Pero gaano po katagal po kayo nagkaroon ng domicile sa first district? I mean, how often are you living there?
Yeah, when you say domicile, it's my domicile of origin. Yung mga abogado, alam yan It's my domicile of origin. Doon ako pinanganak, doon ako lumaki, doon ako nag-aral. Yun yung domicile
It's the same argument of Lino.
Oo. Pareho lang nga yung argument, no? But, hello, Mayor Marcy, are you still there?
Yes, yes.
But I wonder, how do you establish that you have been living in a certain place? Is there a maximum number of days or a minimum number of days that you have to stay there?
Yeah. And what kind of evidence do they look for? Like bills, like electricity bills, utility bills?
Yeah, for example, we submitted those proof, payment of utilities, for example. It's under my name. My presence in the said address. People saw me there, or I've been seen, been living there. Yun yung ancestral,
Yes,
ancestral
go ahead.
house na. Yeah, oo.
Okay, Mayor, sabi niyo nga po, no, you are focused now on your motion for reconsideration. Pero, Mayor, in the event na hindi po mag-grant yung inyong appeal, are you already thinking of, kasi ang rules po ng Comelec is pag disqualified, ang pwede lang po pumalit is someone who shares the same last name. Is that already in your...
I'm not thinking that. I'm not contemplating on that.
Okay.
I'm not contemplating on that.
So
I will abide by the wisdom of the Comelec, whatever. I'm just exhausting my legal remedy to make an appeal to the NBank. Perhaps tomorrow we will prepare our motion for reconsideration. Pag natanggap ko yung resolution. Wala pa talaga akong kopya, official copy ng resolution.
Mayor, pero sinabi po din ng Comelec, nasa inyong counter affidavit and position paper, your legal counsel actually provided your address in Barangay Tumana, which was in the 2nd District, at kapareho daw po na ang address na nakalagay sa driver's license po ninyo, which proves otherwise that you actually live in the 2nd District and not the 1st. Yun po yung kanilang argument naman.
Yes, but it's not a sufficient basis to establish that you have domicile in that area. It's a question of domicile, it's not a question of residency. You could have several residences, but one domicile only.
Oo, pero nagkamali po ba yung legal counsel po ninyo sa nilagay sa position paper?
Hindi nagkamali. Kasi yung ginamit na basis na yan is a reply for, I think, for another document. But it's not an election-related document, in fact. It's not an election-related document. It's a different document. But it's not an election-related document. Kaya yun yung sinasabi namin. All of my documents being submitted when we have our voters registration, when it's consistent. Hindi ko masabi kasi hindi ko nababasa talaga pa yung resolution.
Okay.
Kaya hindi ako maka-reply talaga.
All right, well, I guess fair enough, no? We would like to ask you after you've got it. Maybe we can just call you then, once you've had a good read and your legal team has given advice.
Yes, of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
Ang sinasabi ko lang generally, in case, nasa news na pero I haven't yet received it. If I receive it, tomorrow we will file a motion for reconsideration. The exhaust namin. We're not thinking of other options. We will exhaust yung legal remedy of appeal to the NBank. Kasi hindi naman final and executory talaga yung decision sa division.
Okay. Ganito na lang, Mayor, no? Tawagan ka namin once, of course, lagi mo na kaming nakabantay kung anong update.
Pag may nagtatanong sa akin, Mayor, disqualified ka na ba? No, not yet. I'm still an official candidate.